How's it going, guys? We're on stage 4 of Tour de Zwift, doing the C ride, the short ride tonight on London 8. So just be zone 2 ride, recovery ride, and then shouldn't be too bad. It's mostly flat until we get to the one climbing towards the end there. So we'll just try to find some wheels to stay on and find a steady pace for that. Try not to push it much and just try to recover for today. Got Zwift Racing League tomorrow night with a team time trial. And it's got a climb at the beginning and the end tomorrow night. So it's going to be a tough one for sure. So we're going to try to recover tonight and just spin the legs to get a few miles and kilometers in and keep up the streak of riding every day. So far, haven't missed a day this year. So we've got just over 100 of us here tonight. So we should hopefully be able to find us a group to stay with and sit in with. And we'll go from there.
Right on!
And 10 seconds, so here we go. Do a little push off the line.
Right on!
Ooh. Get our stats up here. I think my goal for tonight is to stay under 2 watts per kilogram for the entire ride. 1.8 to 1.9 would be nice. But that means we're just gonna have to let the front group go. You can't recover if you're pushing the pace up front. Come on, draft. Arrow. That's all right. See if we can settle in with this group here. And there's 2K done. Just under 4 minutes. 19K to go. Thanks, Andy, for the ride on. Just trying to stay on the back of this group here without pushing too hard. And then we get to push up this little climb. I'm just gonna try to spin. And there's 4K done. It's 7.5 minutes. Our average speed is 34 kilometers an hour so far. That's pretty quick with that little climb there. See if we can back that off a little bit. Now there's 5K done at just over 9 minutes. I don't think we've really slowed down any. See if we can stay in the draft here with these two. See, in that group up the road, the temptation is just to put in some power and jump across. Can't recover if you do that. And 6K done, 14.8 to go, just over 11 minutes. Almost a third of the way done. Hey, looks like we had a group catch up to us here. A few more wheels to draft. Oh, it's Headloom. That's all it takes is a few more wheels. And we can close the gap to that group in front of us without having to really do any more work. And there's 7K done. Just under 14K to go. We're now a third of the way there at 12.5 minutes. A third of the way distance-wise, not a third of the way time-wise. The climb coming up is going to add a little bit of time to it. All right. We got an arrow boost on the first banner. Let's see if we can get a draft or a feather here. That group came through and they picked up the pace. Just gonna do enough to stay on the wheels. Hey, draft. Might as well use it now. Close up a little bit to the group in front of us. All right, there's 8K done. 12.9 to go. Whew. Thanks, Leah, for the ride on. All right. 15 minutes done. We're 40% of the way through. Just gonna try to stay on this wheel here. Stay in the draft. 225 kilometers until the next upgrade on the Specialized Binge. And that should get it up to upgrade 5. Come on, get me in the draft. And that'll be my 3rd Specialized bike, fully upgraded, which gives me the option to unlock the Halo Specialized bike, except for that's going to take 10 million drops. I'm not even at 1 million drops right now. So, current goal is to get this bike upgraded to upgrade 5, level 5. And then the next goal is drop farming to 10 million drops. Which to do that, I see a lot of RoboPacer rides in my near future. Not quite halfway to level 91. So maybe by the end of the week or next week, we'll get to level 91. And we can start working on level 92. Gotta love that downhill momentum push to the front. And there's 10K done. Almost halfway distance-wise. Just under 11K to go. At 18 minutes. All right, just over halfway. Distance-wise, not time-wise. Just going to try to stay with this group till we get to the climb. Currently 73rd out of 144. So almost the halfway, the mid-pack. And going over the bridge, we hit 11K. Just under 10K to go at 20 minutes. I want to stay with the group. We're about to go down the escalator. We turn right. And down we go. Whee! And we can use the downhill and draft. And it pushes us right to the front with very little work. Thanks, Curtis, for the ride on. And then the group will come back through. And we can get back in the draft. Little bump right here. All right, just over 12K done. Just under 9K to go at 21.5 minutes. Oh, we got 3 kilometers here on Box Hill. Evidently, I don't have a 90-day time. We're just going to settle in. All right, 12.5K done, 8.5 to go. Melting into the pavement here. Oh, we're back out. This will take maybe 14 minutes. Not pushing too hard. Trying to stay about 2 watts per kg. Let's switch back over to our stats since we don't have a 90-day time. Well, we're at 72nd place. Let's see where we are when we get to the top. All right. 8% right here. And there's 13K done. 7.9 to go. And there's 25 minutes. So we should get to the top around 37, 38 minutes, I think. Let's see how we do on that estimate. It's a little brisk in the garage this evening. Right about 60 degrees. Don't need a lot of airflow tonight to stay cool. Thanks, Hop, for the ride on. Just trying to ride this nice and steady. About 180 watts is what I'm shooting for. So upper end is zone 2 for me. Force the legs to work just a little bit. Pick up a little speed right here where it flattens out. Yeah, the downhill will be nice when we get to the top. My 92 to 93 kilograms doesn't have any trouble going downhill. It's just getting it to the top of the hill where the work matters. Thanks, Decker, for the ride on. All right. We're getting there, guys. About halfway done on the climb. Almost. Maybe not quite. At least for the steep part of the climb. It does flatten off at the top before you get to the banner. So that's part of why it's so misleading when it says it's only 4.3% average. You got a good portion of it at the top that's flatter downhill. So So the actual climb itself averages more than 4%. It's probably in the 5.5%, 6%, 6.5%. And we're losing a few places here and there. That's okay. We just want to settle in and ride our pace. Oh. And there's 14K done, 6.9 to go, with just over 30 minutes. All right, a little over halfway done on the climb. All right, looks like we got about 800 meters till it flattens out. There's 14.5K done with 6.4K to go. Just under 33 minutes. All right, make the turn. And there's 15K done. 5.9K to go. At just under 35 minutes. So we're going to get to the banner in under 36 minutes. All right. Let's see what we get on this roll of the power up. Arrow, we can use that. Excuse me. Push this section right here just to get up, work the muscles in the leg a little bit. Now this is the section to use a feather if you have it. No doubt about it. All right. So we went from 72nd place to 77th. We use the arrow to get up to speed and super tuck. You know, I like to pedal backwards just to keep the legs moving. All right. $4K to go. 17K done at 38 minutes. Just over 27 kilometers an hour average. That'll come up on the descent here. It's going to get us almost to 28 kilometers an hour average. There's 28. And we'll just stay on the pedals a little bit to carry speed. Carry just a little bit of speed and we'll catch that wheel in front of us here. Almost there. And just like that, we've caught the wheel in front of us. It's just going to roll us right past them. All right, 2K to go. 19K done. One last little bump here. Spin up a little bit. And now spin on up. And a little bit of pressure. And we're to the top. One and a half K to go. We got a few places back. We're in 74th right now. 1K to go. There's 20K done at just over 42 minutes. Yeah. 200 meters. All right. And that route's done. Stage 4 of Tour de Zwift just marked off the list. There's 21K. There's our Tour de Zwift Stage 4 completed. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me tonight. If you're still here, thanks for watching. We'll be doing the, I think we're going to do the long ride Thursday night. And then I'll do the standard ride, the medium ride, probably Saturday evening. Might do it Friday night if we get a wild hair and fill up to it. So but we get the all 3 stage 4 rides done. And then, like I was saying earlier, we'll have I'll have Zwift Racing League team time trial tomorrow night. So I'll have that video coming up once we get through with that. So that's what I've got coming up. And if you're still here, thanks for watching again. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Take care.